Hello and good morning. Welcome to Elite Weather Forecasting. I'm meteorologist Mr. G with you on your Monday morning. This is Thanksgiving week, so I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday plan and that the travel where the weather and the travel conditions where you're going, or if you're staying home, is going to be okay because we are tracking a very large storm that's going to be moving across the center of the country, and it's going to have high impacts from the west coast to the east coast, from the north to the south. This is going to be an impactful storm for many across the country, especially through parts of the Rockies and out toward the down the central U.S. to the southern U.S., along the Gulf Coast, the southeast, and the Midwest, through the Great Lakes, through the Northeast. So the entirety of the eastern half of the United States are going to feel the impacts of this storm in one way or another. Our city of the day is Shreveport, Louisiana, and you guys are under the gun today for severe weather. There's a potential for tornadoes as well. We have a low risk for tornadoes, but we have that potent storm that's going to be moving across your area today. Interstate 49 out here, downtown Shreveport, there in the distance, as we will be preparing for the possibility of some severe weather later this afternoon and into the evening hours tonight. So let's move on with the rest of the forecast as we talk about how impactful this storm is going to be for the lower 48. All right, so as we move into our Thanksgiving weekend, happy Monday once again, everybody. Let's talk about that weather forecast for the rest of the lower 48. We have this potential, this impactful storm that's going to be moving across the country right now. Today, we're going to see much of the effects through parts of the Midwest. So from the Midwest, the Central Plains, down through the Deep South, the Mississippi River Valley, we're going to be seeing the impacts of this storm, from severe weather to heavy rain, all the way up into the Ohio Valley. We're going to be seeing those showers and storms moving from west to east today. The potential there for some hail and some tornadoes, especially down here in Louisiana, through parts of Mississippi and Alabama, is where we're going to see the risk for tornadoes today. But that storm is going to move further to the east as we move into Tuesday. That severe weather is going to be moving through parts of central Alabama and Georgia and Tennessee. So we're going to see that severe threat move further to the north and east into the southeastern U.S. But we're still going to see showers and storms along the cold front, along the Gulf Coast, and into West Florida. Those rain showers will extend northward to the Great Lakes. So through Michigan and Ohio, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, along the I-95 corridor in the big cities there, Baltimore, D.C., New York City, we'll see those rain showers, but we're going to see some snow break out across Ontario, Canada. So in Canada, so Montreal, Quebec City up there, we're going to see Toronto with some rain showers and snow as well. So the potential for snow in the Northeast. And then on your Wednesday, that storm moves further up into the Northeast in New England. So we'll start to see some snow showers moving into parts of the interior of New England. So the St. Lawrence River Valley there, the St. Lawrence River, so the interior portions of upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, the interior of Maine, in the higher elevations, a little bit of snow, and we can see some snow into parts of the eastern Ohio Valley, so Pittsburgh, down through Cleveland, Frankfort, Kentucky. So if you're in West Virginia, in this region of the Appalachian Mountain Range, the Smoky Mountains, you can see some snow in the higher elevations as well. And we'll see some wet weather start to move into the Pacific Northwest. So Seattle and Portland will see some rain showers as we have a storm system that's going to primarily affect British Columbia, Canada, but we will see some of those rain showers within the associated cold front affect the Pacific Northwest. But in the meantime, the rest of the country is going to have pretty nice weather for this Thanksgiving week. So we're going to see it rather cool across the upper Midwest. Seasonal temperatures for this time of the year, with those temperatures in the upper 40s, some lower 30s, some 30s and 40s up in the upper Midwest, and we're going to see those 40s temperatures up to 60 down to the deep south. So pretty seasonal temperatures for this time of the year, with the exception of that big storm. So as we look at your Thanksgiving Day, we're going to see mostly dry across the entire country. There will be some snow through the Rockies, so we'll see some snow in the Rockies, some more showers from another developing storm system down to the south, so we can see the potential for showers and thunderstorms for places like Houston, maybe San Antonio. So in Texas and along the Gulf Coast, we can see showers and some thunderstorms on the Thanksgiving Day. But for the most part, it's going to be dry across much of the country on Thanksgiving, but it's going to start to feel kind of cold over the northern parts of the country, so the upper Midwest, so Minnesota and the Dakotas, Wisconsin, as well as through Wyoming and Montana and Idaho. You're going to feel the chill as those temperatures are going to be in the mid-30s for you folks. So let's take a closer look at what the kind of time out some of the storm that we're going to see, the precipitation. So as we talk about Tuesday, we're going to see that rain in the northeast from our storm system, and we're going to see those rain showers from parts of upstate New York. We're going to see that snow across the border in Canada. Some snow is going to be possible across the upstate New York. We can see some frozen precipitation, like maybe some freezing rain and sleet as well into parts of upstate New York and northern Pennsylvania. But along the coast, to say like Boston, to New York City, DC, we're going to keep it mostly liquid precipitation, and we're going to see that rain. Some embedded thunderstorms further down to the south. We can see some thunder and lightning through Virginia and the Carolinas. We're going to see some embedded thunderstorms with that activity on your Tuesday with this storm. And then on Wednesday, as far as the East Coast, impacts of this storm, it's going to wind its way up there, primarily affecting Maine. We'll see some wintry precipitation to parts of northern Maine, as well as to Vermont, New Hampshire, and upstate New York. We can see a little bit of snow as well in places like Syracuse. I don't expect any snow further south to Buffalo. You guys should be in the clear by the time we move into the evening hours on your Wednesday there. So there's that storm winding up in the northeast the night before Thanksgiving. So the severe weather potential, we do have this storm system. We have our southern tip of the storm where we're going to see an area of low pressure down across the southern plains. So over Oklahoma, we have our triple point. We have our low pressure center. We have a cold front, and there is a warm front. So that triple point is going to be the focus for some severe weather, where we have a likelihood, very likely scenario of some severe thunderstorms here over central Louisiana and western Mississippi. So Jackson, Monroe, we're going to see that potential for that severe weather all the way down to Lafayette, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans as well. Have that potential for that severe weather later today. There is a threat for tornadoes as well, so we'll see the likelihood of some tornadoes, as we've had a very quiet start to the fall severe weather season. We've went through the entire month of November with nothing. So finally, we are in the fourth week of November, and we're finally starting to see the potential for some severe weather down here across south central Louisiana and western Mississippi, where we can see the likelihood of some tornadoes today. So definitely something to keep a watch on for today. Here is our nowcast, and we're going to talk about the timing for some of those severe thunderstorms. So at about 2 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to see a scattering of showers and storms over East Texas, but primarily concentrated over Louisiana. So Alexandria, Shreveport, Monroe. This is why Shreveport was the city of the day, because they have that risk there for severe weather. As you can see, the models is indicating a thunderstorm possible here east of Texarkana and Shreveport, over southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and again another line of showers and storms here over central Louisiana near Plainville, Alexandria, and Lufkin, Texas. So we're going to see that showers, and also down in the Houston area we can see some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Baton Rouge, we have some scattered showers and storms possible, and in the New Orleans area as well, a few showers and thunderstorms could also be possible for your evening, for your afternoon tonight. So as we progress and we get into the evening hours, about 8 o'clock tonight, Central Standard Time, and through parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, the storms clear out of Louisiana for the most part, with the exception of extreme southern Louisiana here, still west of New Orleans, east of Monroe. We're going to see those showers and thunderstorms extend into Mississippi, Jackson, up to Birmingham, Alabama, and up into Tennessee. So the Memphis area could see those severe showers and thunderstorms this evening as well. So about 8 o'clock tonight, you should see those storms working through Jackson, Mississippi. So we're going to be seeing those very powerful thunderstorms this evening moving across the deep south. And then again for your Tuesday, early morning, 3 a.m., we're going to see the bulk of those showers moving through your area. So late overnight showers, early morning storms in Birmingham, Alabama, Mobile, we're going to see that potential, and New Orleans as well. That line of severe storms extending from the Gulf Coast all the way up into central Tennessee. That also includes Nashville. You're going to see that line of severe thunderstorms moving through late tonight or early tomorrow morning, depending on how you look at it. So that severe threat for Tuesday, we're going to see that severe potential across the deep south. Again, mostly early morning hours. We're going to see that severe threat for the most powerful, the stronger storms in the deep south here. But we have a marginal risk for severe weather for the rest of the southeast, from eastern Alabama through Georgia, South Carolina, and up into North Carolina. So Savannah, Wilmington, Charlotte, we're going to all see the potential for some severe weather on your Tuesday. And that's going to mostly be during the first half of the day, where that round, because this is a kind of a fairly fast moving storm system. So we're going to see some quick hitting storms as this storm system works its way across the country. Wintry precipitation is going to be likely across the Rockies in the high plains. So Montana, Wyoming, parts of the Dakotas, we're going to see that snow heavy at times across those regions. Idaho, northern Utah, and Nevada, we can see that snow as well Thursday morning as that storm system drops down out of Canada, and we called it an inside slider because this was going to slide in on the leeward side of the Canadian Rockies. It's going to drop down into the high plains, and that's going to bring a slow moving but heavy snow producing storm system. We're going to see the potential for quite a bit of snow. South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, northern Arizona, northern New Mexico. We'll see rain mix in further down to the south, the southern mountains here, and into parts of eastern Nevada. We'll see some rain down there, probably Las Vegas, but over the higher mountains to the north through Utah, the Wasatch Range, and we're going to see that snow, and we're going to see snow mostly through Wyoming and Colorado, Montana, and the Dakotas. So again, a snowy holiday for you folks living in places like Denver, Salt Lake City, your Boise, Cheyenne. You guys are going to be dealing with some wintry precipitation and snow for your Thanksgiving holiday. So, but you guys should be okay with that. And then on Saturday, that snow is going to continue to fall, but we're going to start to see that wintry precipitation move into the plains So moving out of Wyoming and Colorado, out of New Mexico, North Texas, we can finally see some snow through parts of Texas. We're going to see freezing rain as well. There will be a swath of freezing rain over eastern Oklahoma, western Kansas, and we're going to see that snow and freezing. So it's going to go from rain to freezing rain to snow. So that's going to make for dangerous road conditions because that rain will freeze. This will freeze. It'll be another layer of ice, then snow on top of that ice. So a very slippery combination. It's going to definitely cause travel delays. So I think I-40 goes through this corridor right here. So we will definitely see some issues with Interstate 40, I-25 through New Mexico, I-70. We can see some travel issues as well with wintry precipitation. So please be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Your meteorologist, Mr. G, with your weather forecast for your Monday. Have a great day, and I will be back tomorrow with the next video. Or if there's any significant changes that I need to let you know about ahead of time. So thank you. Have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.